Today, we present to you a new exciting and inspiring story from #channel, Stories from Real Life. Here is the story of Prophet Lot, peace be upon him, as mentioned in the Holy Quran and the authentic Sunnah, and here is a glimpse of it. 1. His lineage and status. Lot, son of Haran son of Azar, Terah, and he was the nephew of Prophet Abraham, peace be upon them both. He believed in Ibrahim and followed him in his migration from the land of Babylon to the land of Levant. Allah Almighty said, so Lot believed him. And Abraham said, indeed, I will emigrate to the service of my Lord. Indeed, he is the exalted in might, the wise. Quran, Al-Ankabut, 26. 2. His mission to his people. Allah the Almighty sent him to the people of Sodom in the region of Al-Ghor, the valley, now known as the Dead Sea or Lot Sea. They were a people united upon a vice unprecedented by any other nation in the world, which is the action of the people of Lot, i.e., sodomy, which is homosexuality between men. Allah Almighty said, and we had sent Lot, when he said to his people, do you commit such immorality as no one has preceded you with from among the worlds? Quran, Al-Araf, 80. 3. His call to his people. Lot, peace be upon him, called them with all wisdom and admonition to abandon this heinous vice, to worship Allah alone, and he warned them of the consequence of their affair. Allah Almighty said on his behalf, do you approach men among the worlds and leave what your Lord has created for you as mates? But you are a people transgressing. Quran, Ash-Shu'ara, 165-166. And he said, and we had sent Lot, when he said to his people, indeed, you commit such immorality as no one has preceded you with from among the worlds. Indeed, you approach men and obstruct the road and commit in your meetings every evil. Quran, Al-Ankabut, 28-29. 4. His people's response. They persisted in their deviance and obstinacy, threatened him, and sought to expel him and those who believed with him from their city. Allah Almighty said, they said, if you do not desist, O Lot, you will surely be of those evicted. Quran, Ash-Shu'ara, 167. And he said, they said, bring us the punishment of Allah, if you should be of the truthful. Quran, Al-Ankabut, 29. 5. The sending of the angels as bearers of good news and warners. Allah the Almighty sent angels in the form of handsome young men. They first visited Abraham, peace be upon him, giving him glad tidings of Ishaq, Isaac, and informed him that they were proceeding to destroy the people of Lot. Allah Almighty said, and our messengers, angels, came to Abraham with the good news. They said, peace. He said, peace, and did not delay in bringing them a roasted calf. But when he saw their hands not reaching for it, he became distrustful and felt from them apprehension. They said, do not fear. Indeed, we have been sent to the people of Lot. Quran, Hud, 69-70. 6. Lot's hospitality to the angels in his distress. When the angels entered the town of Sodom in the form of two handsome youths, Lot, peace be upon him, hosted them in his house, while being in a state of severe anxiety due to the vice of his people and his fear that they would see these guests. Allah Almighty said, and when our messengers came to Lot, he was distressed for them and felt for them great discomfort. He said, this is a trying day. Quran, Hud, 77. 7. The escalation of the situation. The people of Lot learned about the presence of handsome guests with him, so they gathered at his door, wanting to commit the vice with them. Allah Almighty said, and the people of the city came rejoicing. He said, indeed, these are my guests, so do not shame me. And fear Allah and do not disgrace me. Quran, Al-Hijr, 67-69. 8. Lot's despair in his attempt to negotiate. Lot despaired of deterring his people, even offering them an alternative, his daughters, meaning he called them to lawful marriage with the women of the town, but they refused and insisted on approaching the men. Allah Almighty said on his behalf, he said, "If only I had against you some power or could take refuge in a strong support." They said, "O Lot, indeed we are messengers of your Lord, therefore, they will not reach you." Quran, Hud, 80-81. His saying, "or could take refuge in a strong support," is a metaphor expressing his wish that he had a clan or strength to prevent them, and it was not a specific supplication against them. 9. The angels reveal their true selves and give glad tidings to Lot. After the situation reached its peak, the angels revealed their true identity, ordered him to leave with his family, i.e., the believers, during a part of the night, and that no one among them should look back. They informed him that his disbelieving wife would remain behind and thus the punishment would strike her. Allah Almighty said, they said, "O Lot, indeed we are messengers of your Lord, they will never reach you. So set out with your family during a portion of the night and let not any among you look back except your wife, indeed, she will be struck by that which strikes them. Indeed, their appointment is the morning. Is not the morning near?" Quran, Hud, 81. 10. The descent of the punishment. When the dawn arrived, the command of Allah came. He turned their cities upside down and rained upon them stones of hard-baked clay, layered. Allah Almighty said, "So when our command came, we made the highest part of the city its lowest and rained upon them stones of layered hard clay, marked from your Lord. In it, the punishment of evildoers is not far from the wrongdoers, in time and place." Quran, Hud, 82-83. And he said, "And we rained upon them a rain of stones, and evil was the rain of those who were warned." Quran, Ash-Shura, 173. 11. The salvation of Lot and the believers. Lot, peace be upon him, and those who believed with him from his family were saved, except for his disbelieving wife who disobeyed the command, either by looking back or by remaining in the town, so she was struck by what struck her people. Allah Almighty said, "So we saved him and his family, except for his wife, she was of those who remained behind." Quran, Al-Araf, 83. Lessons learned from the story. 1. It demonstrates the heinousness of the crime of sodomy and that it is among the major sins that warrant severe punishment, whether between men or women. 2. The importance of patience in preaching the message in the face of harm and ridicule. 3. That victory comes with patience, and that Allah saves the believers and destroys the wrongdoers. 4. That disbelief and disobedience can exist within the same household, and the relationship of a disbelieving person is of no benefit if they do not believe, as happened with the wife of Lot. 5. The necessity of believing in Allah's decree and destiny, and that punishment does not descend until the proof has been established. And Allah knows best. If you liked the video, support us with a like, share, and follow so we can continue. Production and execution. Ahmed Dawood.